We live.
We're live. We're
Done.
hot.
We're hot.
Things are
The
hot.
block is hot.
The block is hot. The block is hot.
It's time to come together.
Like butt cheeks.
All right.
Ooh, that's a good
No Twin Towers this week.
Nah, we don't need that. That's
We good.
it's a
We
little
good.
dark. We got a little dark when we did that.
All right. I have not had that. All right. Ready. Bring the heat, son.
I'm not ready for this at all. Hey, yo, welcome back to Fatties Over 40. It's your boy Blanco.
What's up, brother?
And I'm sitting here with my boy, my partner in crime, Jonesy.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Was that good for you?
Yes.
I know you-
Bring the fire. I need
knew
the
you
fire.
wanted
We
me
gotta
to,
start
like,
with the fire.
Get it.
We gotta have the fire to start off with.
Gotta get it. So I
We
feel
can't
like
not have the fire.
we started off hot.
Bro, we're gonna remain hot.
Okay.
The block is hot.
It's gonna be all killer.
No filler. No filler, son.
Oof.
Woo!
No brakes, folks. No
All
brakes.
gas.
You are in.
No brakes.
You guys are in for a treat today. Let me tell you, it is going to be either the best show
It's not gonna be the worst.
or
We've already been through the worst.
Yeah, we have.
We've already been through the worst.
We're not going back. We've gone too far. That other
I
bullshit.
could get it back. I could get it back.
That was too bad.
That was too
for
bad.
the long time listeners. You love us long time? Yeah. Guess what? Those old things.
Oh
They
yeah.
were terrible. So.
What you know about terrible? Sorry, I started listening to that again for some reason.
I'm mad at you.
I
There's
don't know
gonna
why.
be there's gonna be a touch of music in the show today. Not actually listening to, but talking to.
Yeah, a little
of
bit,
that.
a little bit,
Just
a
because
little
we haven't,
We don't ever touch on music.
yeah, we both listen to
Ever.
music a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yes.
And I'm like, we never talk.
We
about
never talk
that.
about music.
I mean, we listen to different stuff most of the time, but that's
Yeah, but
not
we,
part of
we,
it.
we filter in and out. You know, they come together.
We do have a Venn
Like butt
diagram.
cheeks.
We have a Venn diagram of these music choices.
Yeah, these music choices.
I don't
Some
know.
of them
if
come
people
in.
looking on the air, they're
They're
like,
like-
"What is he doing?" Is that?
I'm gonna
Marcel,
win.
Marcel,
I'm gonna
what
win.
is he?
I'm gonna win.
Is he pulling a rope or jerking off a? Never
Whoa.
mind. Whoa!
Whoa.
Hey, folks!
Hey,
Hey,
you had this bad bitch in town. She was whoa. She had you fucked up in the head. I mean, whoa,
POs ain't whoa.
whoa.
All right, man. Well, I'm tired of doing this shit sober, so
Go. Let's talk about the drink of the week.
let's hop in.
So, as you guys know from episode 51, we started down a rabbit hole that we had to continue down.
We can't stop. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Except for I'm not P Diddy. I'm not taking that one.
Bro,
Well, that was good. That sounded good.
that sounded amazing. So, we got more Monacos this week. And as you can see down here, at the bottom of the screen, we are in the feel the spirit phase.
We're gonna call this diabetic piss phase. What is going on? Was that in the drink?
That could, no, that was in the glass.
Do you want a different glass?
I'll have another
the
glass
can.
in here.
I hope. Gotcha.
It's cool. It's alcohol. It kills
It
everything.
kills
It's
it
fine.
off. It
I
kills
didn't
it
realize
off.
there was a bug in there. It was just a mosquito. It's no big deal.
It's no big deal.
It's not going to hurt us.
It's called protein.
Yep. No worries.
So-
So
Sorry, guys.
this is the margarita pack that we found online that we showed you guys last week, and your boy went to the liquor store and I went ham. I got three
1, 2, 3.
different types of Monacos for the next 3 episodes, so that's 18 cans, folks.
It's a lot of Monaco, people.
It's a lot of Monaco.
A lot of Monaco. Not a lot of money. Here we go. This is the... Sorry, he said
No, you're good.
margarita,
Yeah.
margarita pack. We are doing passion fruit first is what this is. So, passion fruit
It's
margarita.
red. It's a little orangish red.
Kind of looks like
It's a little hard to tell.
diabetic piss. Like, they need to go get that shit checked out.
If that's what diabetic piss tastes like, it's not terrible. It's
No.
okay. I need salt.
I don't love that.
I don't love it,
Like,
but it's not horrible.
it's not. That is definitely not where it's at.
All right, I get those then. I'll drink that because I don't mind it. I actually don't mind this.
I'm trying to really get
You had too much beer earlier.
a feel for it. That is true. We were at a child's birthday party, which I'm going to be honest with you guys. Birthday parties really are a lot different than they used to be.
They are, very much so.
Close.
I didn't drink because I had to drive, because we don't drink and drive on this show. We just don't do that.
We don't.
However, my boy over here, I let him throw back some because, well, if you're the designated driver, you got to let your boy throw some back.
I wasn't drinking.
So-
I mean, I was drinking because I wasn't driving. So.
Exactly. So I'm okay with that. I don't mind this. I'm okay with it. It's not my favorite. Straight up, it's not my favorite. But I don't mind it. It's growing on me.
It's more tangerine to me
Yes.
than passion fruit.
I would agree with that.
I mean, I don't hate
It's a little
tangerine, but that's
it
not,
tastes a little peachy to me also.
Yeah.
It's a little
like
peachy.
Peach, tangerine, maybe a little
I don't eat a whole
apricot.
lot of passion fruit though, so maybe that's just my taste buds are fucked
I
up.
don't
I
know.
don't know.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that one. It doesn't smell bad.
No, it smells
Like,
good.
The smell is appealing. The taste, just to me, not.
Once again, these are I think 9%, so this will get you fucked up. I took some of the leftovers down to the lake last weekend and had my wife try them, and she got fucked up. It'll sneak up on you real quick.
What I love here, 2 shots.
Yeah.
In every can, so you can get a little drunk.
Yeah, it's
You
2
can
ounces
get drunk,
of
folks.
It's at least 2 ounces of alcohol.
All
So
right. Let's go with the other flavored one next.
let's go with the watermelon.
I think this will be better.
Oh, yep, that's the right one. Okay, so this is the watermelon flavor. We're gonna save what we hope is the best for last. So
All right.
this one looks like it's watermelon.
It looks better.
It does look a lot
It
better.
doesn't look like diabetic piss.
Nope.
All right. See how this goes.
It's a little pinky.
Again,
Smells like watermelon.
Smells pleasant.
You know what that tastes like?
Watermelon Jolly Rancher.
I get the hard Mountain Dew, the watermelon hard Mountain Dew. It's just not carbonated. I know you're not a big watermelon person.
I don't hate that.
I don't either. That really does taste like a or watermelon Jolly Rancher.
That's
good.
really not bad.
That's good.
It's really not bad. You want a little more?
I will take a little bit more.
Yeah, a little of that.
A little bit of this. A little bit of that.
What I do love about these Monaco cocktails that we've had so far, this is now, number 5 that we've tried
Yes.
of their series?
Yes.
And all of them to this point have been not overly sweet.
No.
But they're not flat either,
Right.
to where they don't have a good flavor. A lot of times Jamaica, it's like very kind of muted flavor.
And
comes through.
these are not carbonated. For you guys out there that worry about the carbonation or anything like that, they are not carbonated, but they're still really good, I would say.
That is really tasty.
And you don't like watermelon.
No, I don't. I'm not a fan of artificial watermelon. I don't think this is artificial anyway. I think it's actually got fruit juice.
It's like got a little bit of fruity juice in it.
Or they do the liqueur is what they do.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, this says it's...
I didn't know they made watermelon liqueur, but maybe they do.
They'll make any kind of liqueur.
I just don't think I've ever had it.
It says tequila, triple sec, and natural flavors is what I'm getting from this. So,
It's not bad.
it does have some red 40 dye.
Oh, yes.
So, you know,
Shrinking my balls as we talk about it.
get all kinds of messed up.
That's why it tastes like Mountain Dew.
I'm be
the red
honest,
40.
this really is not terrible.
No, this is good.
This is, I want it on ice, though. This one I would want on ice. I don't think that's going to help the passion fruit. I think that's still going to...
I think the passion fruit, like I said, I know a lot of people don't like salt with... Some people like salt with their margarita, some don't. I think that would actually benefit from salt. This one, I don't think you need it.
This one I want on the rocks.
Yeah.
With sugar on the rim.
Yes.
And that's going
Yes.
to be...
I know a lot of people out there eat their
Money.
watermelon with salt as well, so it wouldn't suck either way. Sugar or salt would be good.
No. This is actually solid. I would absolutely get a 4-pack of these.
Yeah.
I think Jean Grey would absolutely
Oh, Jean
love
Grey
it.
would love those.
I'd get her a pack of these and be like, have at it, babe. Enjoy. These
Yep.
are
Yep.
absolutely good. Okay.
And...
All right.
Is
That's
that
not
one
done, but
is
we're
that
gonna use
killed?
it for,
Okay. Yep, we got to have that for the suicide part.
And now, for the good old-fashioned.
The old-fashioned margarita. That sounds just good when it pops.
That
Oh, I like that color.
That looks like a margarita.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Now we're in the right neighborhood. Speaking of callbacks, Mr. Rogers. Here's to Mr. Rogers.
That is to Mr. Rogers.
Cheers.
That's money.
Oh, that's
That's
tasty.
money. Bro, that's money.
That,
For a
folks,
pre-mixed margarita cocktail, it needs ice,
but it's good.
but it's delicious. You know what? I'll take 2 out of 3.
My God, that is good.
So, we're 5 out of 6 on flavors so far. Because we both agree that the passion fruit is not quite there. But the rest of them, 5 out of 6, that don't suck.
Those are great odds.
That doesn't suck.
All right, so for our soon-to-be sponsor, not really, but I wish. Monaco cocktails are really...
They're good.
They're knocking it out of the park. Yeah. Of all the pre-made drinks that we've had so far on the show.
For the rabbit hole that we went, I'm glad we went down this one.
Hell yeah, these are delicious. This is really, really good.
Yeah, this is delicious.
One more?
Yep. No, I don't want any more.
One might kill this one.
Well, we got more in the cooler.
We're gonna,
For those of you who
for the
can't see this,
suicide.
I'm going to lift this up. We don't normally do this. We get a cooler down here today, folks. Because we being that kind of alcoholics. This is a Saturday that we're recording this on.
Yes.
And unless I go change shirts, you would never know. But we're going to film 2 episodes today because, well, I haven't had the internet all week. And shit happens in life, and he's not going to be here next week. So let's get 2 out of the way.
Yeah, we're knocking both out. And if we're going to start off with some Monaco cocktails, which we did.
Monaco!
We're fucking rocking. This is so
Dude, this is good.
man. God damn.
All right, well, wait, don't drink all that down because we got to do our... We'll use that as the base and then put those in there for our suicide. But
That's fair.
before we get to the suicide,
We're gonna
passion fruit.
a little bit of that.
What's your rating on that while you're pouring? Ooh, that really looks like diabetic piss now.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Look at this color.
Okay.
This looks
so
dehydrated as fuck.
passion fruit by itself, I'm giving that a 2 out of 5.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I think it's not good.
I would agree with that
2
wholeheartedly.
out of 5. 2 out of 5 would not recommend. Sorry, Monaco.
That's okay, though. They're not going to hit it on everything. The watermelon, I give a solid 3.5 on watermelon. What?
We're going to need another one of those. Try to get a little mix in there.
Mixy.
So, passion fruit, I gave it 2. What are you giving the passion fruit?
A 2. I agree with you on that.
We agree. Okay.
The watermelon, I give a solid 3.5, though. I like
I think
it.
I'm in agreement.
I like it.
I think I will give it a 3. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Is where I'm at with the watermelon,
Okay.
which is kind of strong for me because
It is, because you don't like watermelon,
not at
but
all.
the classic margarita is a solid 4.5 for me. If not a 4.75. And you know me.
Man.
I'm not a margarita guy, and you're swaying me towards the margarita stuff.
Margaritas can be
I'm a
good.
fan of this. Like, I want a 6-pack of just the classic margarita myself to go sit by the pool with.
Oh yeah,
Straight up. Straight up, no bullshit.
Yeah. That's where it's at. I'm with you. I don't think I'm as high on it. One, I'm kind of a snob when
You
it
are
comes
a
to the
snob.
cocktails, and
That's okay.
I like fresh.
There's, in my opinion, and I'll throw this out there, for the premixed world, this is almost top shelf.
This is one of the best I've had.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
This
This is-
actually might be the best I've
Yeah.
had in the premix
Hands down.
world.
Hands down.
It's very, very good.
Yeah.
So keep in mind, I am grading on a sliding scale of I'm comparing it to
Yeah,
other
absolutely.
fresh
Yep,
made
yep,
cocktails.
yep.
But I'm still going to give the classic a 4.
Okay.
It is that good to me,
See,
even
and-
as a pre-made drink. That is
And
tasty.
I guess mine are based upon, because like I break them up separately. The shit you make is in its own category.
It's
that
definitely
I
different.
rate, or the stuff that I make when we're just out there goofing in the bar. Premix stuff I put in a category over here, and in the premix category world, it's a 4.5. In the overall world, it's a 4.
Yeah, and that's what I'm basing it. I'm basing it on the overall world.
The
of it.
overall world.
But
I'll
still,
give you that.
I would still I wouldn't be ashamed to be like, go grab one in the fridge.
Oh, dude,
they're there. Like
I would, if I had a bar, I would totally or a golf course, like how we
Oh,
did the
yeah.
Deep Eddies. Which, if you guys haven't seen the reels out there, go like them, share them, tell your friends about them, tell your mom about them. Tell Grandma. Tell Grandpa.
Grandma wants to know.
Grandma wants to know about some Deep Eddies, bro. Those were good.
Woo!
I watched that reel, and I didn't realize it. I was like, this is probably going to taste like buttholes. Or I think I said assholes. And then I was like, shit, it doesn't taste like assholes.
I'll be damned.
Because I was like, son of a bitch, this is delicious.
All right, now for the suicide.
Cheers.
I feel like I should have stuck my dick in mine and stirred it up a little bit. I don't know.
Passion fruit took it over.
Yeah, fucking passion fruit. Go fuck yourself.
It's the same thing that the peach did or the grapefruit did last week.
Yeah, the grapefruit took over.
It took it over. But it's not
still
terrible.
not bad. I'm still not like, I'm not drinking that. No, it's none of that. I'll drink it. It's fine. It's not terrible. But
no, not at all.
Guys, we love your cocktails. Okay, I'm going to talk to Monaco for a second.
Monaco.
Listen
up.
Your cocktails.
They're
delicious. 100%. I love what you guys are putting out there. But can we please put a little effort into it and not put, like, passion fruit in there? Okay, guys, we could have done many things with a margarita. We could have went with a strawberry margarita. We could have changed it. We could have done a spicy margarita. We could have done a lot of things. You landed on passion fruit, and I'm a little disappointed because the passion fruit does taste like a fucking bucket of asshole.
But once again, you are 5 out of 6. And nobody on this show is complaining about 5 out of 6. I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't have an issue with
the
it.
other
but I
cocktails
get
we've
it.
had from them are absolutely delicious.
And just as a little preview, because I can't figure out what I did with the goddamn box, because, well, it is what it is.
We are in like an 8x8 room, and we're like, I can't find a box. I have no idea where it's at.
It's actually 12 by 15.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're a little bit bigger than a jail cell, okay?
Okay.
Slightly.
Well, I didn't say 6x6.
You can fit 6 people in here comfortably in bunk beds, okay? It's sad, but I know that.
This is one of the Airbnbs. Sleep 6 in this room.
We're in a hostel size room. That's what we're in, folks.
Oh man! Honestly, though, it's still not bad.
No, I've had worse. Like I said, I've
made worse.
Well, and
a lot worse.
Yeah, well, that shit happens. But so last week we had vodka. This week we have tequila, and
this is damn good though.
Oop, that's tequila.
All right, I'm gonna try to get a little watermelon in there to overtake it and see if that helps. What's up next?
See
vodka, what happened was?
Oh, it's vodka, tequila, gin, and rum.
We're about to get stupid on the next
and
show.
Vodka.
Yeah, we're in for treat.
So for episode 52, or 53, sorry, it'll be episode 53.
That's better. Here, I'm gonna fix yours. Go ahead.
Fix it up, Dr.
Dr.
Jones. No time for love, Dr. Jones.
No time for love, Dr. Jones.
Yeah, the next show is a vodka, tequila, and then a...
Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. Okay, Monaco, I just fixed it for you. I just put more watermelon in there, and that is just absolute tastiness.
Bro, you just gave me like the drips when you're shaking your wiener off. Your dick. I deserve that. I really don't, folks. He's an asshole. But
that's true. But I can be an asshole, and you can deserve it at the same time. Both can be true.
You shut your whore mouth. You shut your goddamn mouth when I'm talking to you.
This is going to devolve quickly, folks. I'm be like, let's do some boomer bombs. Man, Bob.
Hey, we were talking the other day. Mormon was talking about wanting to play fucking beer pong with Jaeger bombs again.
Oh.
Take it back to our 30s and 20s.
Oh,
it might be fatties dead in their 40s if we did some shit like that. I mean, I'm down. Mama didn't raise no pussy, so.
You know, we've never done before, and I really don't want to do it now because at this point in life, I feel like, we've probably gone too far. But you and I both love car bombs. And if I do love me some car bombs for that.
Yes.
That might be.
I do love some car bombs.
An absolutely unforgettable evening. Absolutely unforgettable. Funny, I talked to Boner the other day, he was telling me they're going to go, and he needed a ruling. They're going to a concert near Manhattan. Am I too old
for what?
To go get some car bombs? And I was like, absolutely
Irish
not.
car bombs or any kind of car bombs? Fuck no.
He was about to go get some Belfast.
Oh.
The Belfast.
Oh, he was getting those kind of car bombs.
And I was like, go get it. Go get it.
Fuck yeah.
And don't feel bad about it. You go.
I should have done it and I didn't. I almost got some Not Your Father's root beers and we could have those bombs because I bought rum chata. But we already had this and I was like, no, I'm not doing that just yet.
We'll do that for another show.
Well, yeah, once we get rid of the Monacos.
That's an old drink, but that is a good drink
Bro,
that we need to bring back and share with
That's
people.
what you tried to get me fucked up on my wedding reception night.
Yeah.
And it didn't work because, for whatever reason, I drank a lot of it, but I was drinking a lot, but I wasn't drinking
in succession.
Yes. That's exactly what
I
it was.
Your attention for 10 minutes straight, and then I'd have got you there.
Yeah, it happens.
That's what he said. I just needed 10 minutes, baby. I could have got you there. Maybe not. Maybe not. Was the sun shining? Are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to try to make a decision real quick, and it's probably not the best decision in the world, so I'm just going to need you to talk for a minute.
I love that. He's like, man, I really don't want to think this through on the spot. It's so tough. It's so hard. Anyway, so the reason that Boner was going there, they had a concert. It's kind of what I was going into. And I feel like Belfast Bombers are just in a league of their own. For those of you that have never had an Irish car bomb is supposed to be a drop shot where you have a half pint of Guinness and then you drop in a shot that normally has Jameson and Bailey's in it. I worked at a place where we actually did a twist on that drink, and instead of just having Bailey's and Jameson in the shot glass, we would also put Kahlua into that mix. So it was a third Jameson, third Bailey's, third Kahlua into that shot mixture. You drop that into the Guinness and then chug it, and it is probably the best drop shot you could ever have in your life. I
mean, I've had some drop shots before, and that sounds delicious.
Dude, you've had Belfast Bombers before.
Oh, yeah,
they are
absolutely.
Absolutely.
I had them down at O'Malley's and shit with you guys back in the day.
Speaking
of which, I think we found this out earlier. Sad day in the world.
That is not confirmed yet, so I don't want to go out there with that hatred.
Okay.
Let's not put that negativity in the universe if it's not true.
Okay, I'll buy that.
And the fact that we don't have internet right now to look it up.
Yeah. Fuck. By the way, let's go on this rant real quick. Are we done with the drinks?
We're done with the drinks.
Go?
Let's open the door and shit on
All right.
You know who
Google Fiber.
Go fuck
I love your service. Was gonna upgrade. Let me get on. I'm talking to you, Google Fiber.
Give me a soapbox for a second.
I love your service. Always have. I hated it when you guys got rid of the cable TV version.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hated it. But it's okay. I get it. I understand where the market was. It is what it is. Streaming is now the thing.
Yeah, but that was a good service.
Get your goddamn line people under fucking control. I know that they are contract employees. I get it. I understand that. Our little brother used to do line work for AT&T. Doesn't do that anymore. Now he's a TikTok star, which is kind of funny to me because now he has 5,000 followers, and I'm like, you son of a bitch. Love you, Tojo. I'm just playing. Dakishan. Incator. I never pronounced that right. Doesn't matter. Anyway, back to Google.
Anquater Dakishan.
Whatever. Doesn't fucking matter. He's playing Fallout 4 right now, and it's kind of fun watching him. But whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, Google, get your fucking people together.
Right.
I understand that you dipshits didn't bury cable, so every time a fucking squirrel shits on a fucking line, it breaks, and then people come out and have problems. Get your fucking technician shit together. I'm tired of not having fucking internet for a goddamn week. I can't even upload this shit until I get fucking internet. Fuck you. Fuck your service. I will never upgrade to 2G because, why? I couldn't use it if I fucking had it. Because you put in too small of fucking lines to run my goddamn neighborhood. And every time somebody new moves in or wants Google, you fuck up the goddamn shit. So, I'm done.
I'm sorry. I get it.
Fuck you, Google.
I don't
Fuck
mean to
you,
laugh
Google Fiber.
Because I've had my issues with Google Fiber in the past. Honestly, overall, I think you and I would both say service has been amazing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
99% of the time.
Yeah,
it's just
not
that
mad.
1%. It just gets on your goddamn nerves.
I'm only mad. I'm not mad at their service. I'm not mad at their internet because their shit's reliable as fuck. I am mad at their goddamn subcontractors who ECG or whatever this fucking company is every time the fucking wind blows. And we've had some really bad storms, and you know what? Internet's never gone out. However, back to me. You motherfuckers and your goddamn shitty line service. And then Thursday. No, it wasn't even Thursday. It was Tuesday. Tuesday or Wednesday. There's like 5 techs out here working. 5 of these motherfuckers.
Y'all could have ran all new line for the fucking neighborhood.
That's what the ticket said. I called fucking Google Fiber today. Get back to both of us. I called Google Fiber today, and I'm like, hey, man, my shit's been out for a week. What the fuck is going on? And he's like, well, all I can do is I can read the notes. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, at least you speak American, and you're not some guy in India.
Speak American, goddammit!
Sorry, that's really...
I can't understand what you're saying.
That's probably really racist, and I apologize for saying it like that. That's not what I meant.
No, it made you sound like an asshole because you said American, which was fantastic.
That's what I mean. That's not what I'm saying. Speaking English, and not broken English, to where I can understand you. So you weren't in a call center somewhere else outside of the United States.
Correct.
We'll go with that.
Correct.
Speaking American, that sounds
Man,
really
I just
bad.
said John Oliver shit all over their prime minister. I just watched that, so you're fine.
I didn't say which country. I didn't say which country. I didn't go that far. Folks.
We all know where the call centers are at.
You're right. I didn't go that far, though. Anyway, so I asked him, like, well, what can you do for me? Well, I can only read what's on the thing. And I'm like, that doesn't help me. They're like, well, your whole neighborhood needs new line because when they installed it, they put too thin of line, like too small a line. And I'm like, how's that work? It's fiber optic cable. And they're like, well, we don't really have anything for you. So on Tuesday, when our shit originally went out, the guy that's been working on our neighborhood, he comes up to me and he approaches me. And I've dealt with him in the past because we've had this problem before. And he goes, I will get you guys taken care of. I will run an emergency line for you because nobody knew that you didn't have it till just now. And I'm like, all right, cool. He's like, he even remembered where I worked at.
Okay.
Which is interesting because the last time I think I saw him, I was in uniform or whatever. So he remembers where I worked at. Okay. And he was like, I will get you taken care of. And I was like, cool. Wednesday morning, I wake up. No internet.
Hey, pimp.
He's nowhere to be found.
What happened to that emergency line?
He's nowhere to be found. Wednesday. Nothing. Thursday. Nothing.
And now I'm angry.
Wednesday, I actually call Google Fi, or I do the little chat thing, which don't chat with them.
Don't do the chat thing. It's fucking awful.
Yeah, especially considering in my neighborhood, this is another rant that I'll go on in just a minute about T-Mobile because
so many
fuck them. Today. I do. This is a ranting episode. I apologize.
We didn't need show notes today, folks. We have a lot of anger to get out.
The show notes for 52 are going to be in 53, so tune in next time. Tune in next week for that. So I'm trying to chat, and my phone is 5G UC, but there's no internet. I'll get on that in a minute. But like I'm like talking to this dude and whoever's behind the chat thing, and they're like, well, we can come out at 12, and have you tried to reset your router? Yes, fuckers, I have. And I told them, there's something wrong with the line. I don't need a Google Fiber technician out here. I just need you to let the line people know to fix my shit.
We need a new line, guys.
Well, sir, we can't do that. We have to have a Google technician come out. So I'm like, all right, fine. We'll set your appointment for 5 o'clock on, which I sent like the most passive aggressive messages without trying to be like a complete asshole. I was an asshole. You know how that works.
Oh, I know exactly how you mean.
Customer service. It is what it is.
I hate passive aggressive.
Yep.
That's
so
the rant.
I'm like, all right, fine, whatever. 5 o'clock, send your technician out. I don't really give a shit. My wife hopefully will be here because, you know, she works from home and she needs the internet. If you don't want to help us out, well, you can go fuck yourself. So, 4:55, the technician comes out here, walks around back, plugs his little thing in, was here for exactly
about 5 minutes.
6 minutes and 46 seconds. Comes to the door.
You need a new line.
Yeah, your problems with the line. No fucking shit, dickhead.
That's what I
could have fucking told you that. That's what I told you on the fucking chat. So they're like, well, we'll put a ticket in for it. And my wife's like, so is the ticket going to get done here today? I mean, you see that there's 4 other people out here in their trucks because their trucks were lined up down the street because the problem is down here, not up there, not down the street. Well, we don't know if the ticket's going to go through. All right, man, whatever. So, Friday, yesterday, they're here early in the morning. They're here before I leave for work. Ask the wife, hey, is Google Fiber, do we get our emergency line in? Is it what's going on here? So we haven't seen him since 11 o'clock Friday. No, go fuck yourself. None of that. So today
I called you 2 times and
not a hey, go fuck yourself. Yeah, exactly. It's that meme or it's that GIF, whatever you want to call it. It's that. It's
Tiger
that.
King is classic.
Yes,
And it never
not
gets
a
old.
not a go fuck yourself. Not nothing. Yeah, if we had the internet right now, I would play that for
pull
you.
it up and play
I
it
would
for you,
pull it up and play it for you right now, right in the middle of this
thanks
shit.
to Google. Fuck off.
Fuck
You don't have
yourself,
anything.
Google. Fucking hate you. Anyway, so today while we're gone, we're at these birthday parties. Guess who shows up?
Fucking
Google Fiber shows up again. Why? Because I called them this morning. That's when I got the, oh yeah, your line needs to be replaced because you guys have too small of a line. No guy's ever heard that in their life before.
They were like, you pencil dick piece.
Pretty much. They're like your neighborhood has a pencil dick and we need to make it the size of a Coke can. And I'm like, wow, that's pretty big. The girth is there, but apparently the length is not. I don't know. It's not.
It's kind of like a hot dog.
They're just trying to make it like this, you know. Whatever. Anyway, don't show your kids that.
That visual was exactly what I needed right now.
I told you. This show's funny. God damn it.
You will like it.
You needed that. Anyway,
I did. That actually
you needed
tickled me a
so,
little bit.
I mean, so like, we get here, what? Little over an hour ago? Roughly an hour ago?
Yeah.
Our box on the back of the house is open. There's tools in the box. Where's Google Fiber at? Tell me, Mr. Blanco. Where is Google Fiber at? Where'd who go? Nobody fucking knows where Google Fiber is. Our gate's open so our dog can run away. Thanks, Google Fiber. Your guy, finders keepers. 9/10 possession is 9/10 of the law.
Oh,
so,
why?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you tell me what Google Fiber is. So, fuck you. Not Google Fiber. It's not your fault. It's your subcontractor's fault.
It is kind of their fault.
It is their fault. But
maybe if you contract quality people, we wouldn't have this goddamn problem.
Whoa. You calm yourself, okay?
Oh, my God.
You calm yourself. So, next, let's get to T-Mobile. I know you don't have T-Mobile, do you? No, you still got it.
I don't, but I'm all in on Google Fiber and then also Google YouTube TV, so I get to get fucked around by Google myself.
Oh, yeah, because you do have YouTube TV. That's right.
I
And
do.
Google does own YouTube.
Yeah.
So you're fucking me on 2 different levels, Google, because now I can't upload this episode to YouTube. So go fuck yourself.
Yeah. All of that good stuff.
Who owns Google?
Google's Google.
Google's Google?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you, okay? Whoever owns you, fuck you.
I mean, Google's fucking massive.
That's true. Did you see that they lost the ownership to their website once for like 7 minutes?
How the fuck?
I'm not really for sure, but somebody was like fucking around on one of the places where you can buy websites, and Google was on there. The guy bought it for $12, and it went through.
What the
for
fuck?
Exactly 7 minutes until Google realized,
and they were like,
shit. Somebody just bought our shit.
No, that's Google.
Like, and then they were like, they returned his transaction because he was like, "Fuck, I'm about to own Google's website. I'm about to ransom this shit out." And they're like, "Nah, player, that's not how this works. That's not how the real world works, son."
See, wait, no, this is bullshit. We've talked about this before.
You shouldn't be able to return it.
The whole lottery thing.
Yeah,
I thought he had winning. Like,
yeah,
you owe him something.
Yeah,
you sold that man.
Yeah,
the domain for Google.
He owns it.
You got to give him something.
I would
just be like, here's your $12 back.
I think I would have screenshotted all that shit, and then I would have went to like probably the FCC or the SEC or one of those entities and been like, I bought this. They can't take this back. I bought this.
Mine.
This was available as a domain. This is mine. This is like that whole thing with Pepsi wanting the name Sierra Mist. Have you heard of that shit? The reason why they actually got rid of Sierra Mist. There's a she pretends or she used to be a stewardess. I don't know if you've ever seen her videos on TikTok or any reels or anything. Like, she comes out with stewardess behind the scenes secrets and all this kind of shit. Well, her name is at Sierra Mist. So Pepsi, according to her, and I don't know how true this is, so don't kill the messenger. This is what she says.
This is according to SM.
Yeah.
At SM, what did she say?
Yeah. She won't sell it back to him.
And that's why they went to Starry.
Yep. Which
I think
it
Starry's
makes
probably
sense.
better than Sierra Mist anyway.
It makes
that never made sense.
Yeah, I know. Well, it
was
makes
a terrible name. For
it
your
makes
fucking
sense
drink.
on one level, but if they really wanted to rebrand Sierra Mist because nobody really ever talks about Sierra Mist, just change the name of it. It's not like Sprite. Sierra Mist was never like a brand name.
Correct.
So like it makes sense to change it to like Starry because it's very similar to Sprite.
Right. But
So-
all of them have gone that way.
Yeah.
Like Pepsi. We don't call it Coca-Cola. We call it Coke.
Yeah.
We don't even call it Mountain Dew. We just call it Dew.
Yeah.
So just
And-
have a
yeah.
one-word
Yep.
name for your goddamn beverage and move on with
Yeah.
it. It's not that difficult,
No.
guys. Come on.
But yeah. So
Anyway, so we're going back to T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. Yep.
I have
Thank
nothing
you.
for
Thank you
on
for bringing me
T-Mobile.
back. Thank you
I
for
have
bringing me back.
nothing
No.
there.
So my house is, as we've talked about before, is on the outside of the Legends area, which the Legends area was one of the first places in Kansas City to get 5G coverage. For those of you who don't know that, now you do.
If you don't know, now you know.
So 5G used to be just 5G. Then it went to 5GU or 5U or some shit like that. Now it's 5GUC because it's supposed to be ultra clear, is what T-Mobile says it is.
See, I was like, it's undercover. It's like 5G undercover.
That might be. I don't know.
5G.
It could be. I think it's called ultra clear. So I have 4 bars of that at my house. You know what I don't have? Internet on my phone. You know what I don't have is phone calls. I don't have fucking cell service here.
Fuck.
You know what's fucking sad is I have a hotspot, which we're not on because, well, as I told you earlier, I only got 50 gigs of that shit. I'm not trying to get overcharged for stuff because when you get overcharged by cell phone companies, it fucking sucks, especially for streaming shit. We use it for Tough Tony at night to go to bed so he can watch some cartoons before he go to bed.
My God.
Ooh, I gotta get that water off of there. How'd that get on there?
It'll be fine.
Whoa. Anyway, when I turn on the hotspot, magically 5G UC is just like, ho, 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 ho. It's got a raging boner. It works for everything. But my phone, who's only 2.5 years old,
Nothing.
nothing. Tell
Well,
me
a
how much
hotspot-
sense that makes.
Hotspot works well.
Yeah. But my phone,
does not.
who is a year and a half older, or probably 2 years older than the hotspot, which it gets updates. My phone can roam because it's one of those phones. It's a multi-band phone. It's a Fold 4, which shouldn't be too far out of date. UG or 5G UC doesn't work on it.
It's way too many goddamn letters.
Well,
Way
yeah.
too many.
Fucking stupid. Doesn't make sense. So, T-Mobile, fix your shit. I'm talking to you, fuckers. Fix your shit.
so
Tired of your
angry.
shit.
Fucking T-Mobile. So, what other telecom company do you have beef with right now that you just really want to get this out of there? Because I mean,
That's it.
okay.
That's the only technology company. Now I have another beef.
Oh Jesus!
I have another beef.
That's going to be the name of this episode. Where's the beef?
I have another beef.
Which is great. But sidebar before you go on your next tangent.
Okay.
Have you seen? Do you remember those commercials from Wendy's?
Where's the beef? I love those commercials.
Those were the best.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like when Wendy's changed from their yellow containers of everything, it lost its fucking luster.
It really doesn't hit the same.
No, and when we used to get Dave, because I think that's what happened is Dave died or Dave sold the company or something like that, and we no longer had Wendy herself.
Dave.
Wendy's went down the shithole, and like
It did.
somebody put out, and I don't know who it was on my Facebook feed. That do you remember when you were a kid? Every fast food place that you ever went to was kid oriented.
Oh yeah.
McDonald's had the play place, whether it was inside or outside. You know, the McDonald's used to have like the Hamburglar jail thing, or the what was his name, McOfficer or whatever it was, like where you could climb up inside. Like it was like the little roundabout thing, or it had the Hamburglar or
What was
the.
his name though?
I think it's Officer McCheese. That's what it is. It's Officer McCheese.
Because there was Mayor McSomething and
That's no, it's Mayor McCheese.
Is it Mayor
What was
McCheese?
the? I have the Funko Pop over there. I just don't know what it is because I did totally buy it.
As you should have.
But like you had like the birdie, I think that's what her name was, like the tree, and like you had the merry-go-round, and like you had cool shit like that. Like if you go to a place now Wendy's is no longer kid oriented. McDonald's, 90% of them no longer kid oriented. You might have a play place, you may not.
The one just my house does.
The one over near me does too, but half the time it's closed because it's fucking dirty.
There are a lot that do not have play areas.
Pizza Hut, you can't even eat inside of a Pizza Hut anymore.
Jesus, trying to find a dine-in Pizza Hut is ridiculous.
By the way,
go ahead. Sorry,
no, go ahead.
No,
I cut you off.
No, I was going to go on a little tangent. I was going back to a Google anger.
No, go ahead.
We're good.
Go ahead. While I got my tangents out. I got one left in the hole. There's still one in the revolver chamber. Okay, there's still one there.
I do got an issue with Google that I ran into last night. Wife and I wanted to get some sunglasses. Right. So where do we go?
Hang on. Let me get this on you. I'm going to need you to speak right there.
You want me to talk to the
talk to
the microphone? Right.
Talk to the people.
So we are older millennials.
We're Zennials, folks. We are Zennials. Just deal with it.
When we want something, we go to the store that has it so we can try them on.
Wait. Hold up. What are you talking about?
So we actually want to be in a physical store so we can take the product and try the product.
Wait, you're telling me you don't want to fucking just buy off Amazon?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I like to buy a lot of shit off Amazon.
Sorry.
I'm fucking
with the cameras at this moment, guys.
A lot.
Okay, get back to your story. Sorry.
So we're those old folks that need to try it on. So this guy gets on the Google machine, and I'm like, Sunglass Hut.
He's checking the Googles. He's checking the Googles, folks.
And it's like, hey, there's one at Town Center. Why don't you take your happy ass down the road to fucking Town Center and then go to the fucking Sunglass Hut? So I'm like, bet. Let's go. And I'm fucking cruising along. We're going. It's doing our thing. And we get there. And I'm like, it says you're 200 feet away. It's on the left. We're cruising around. We do a loop all around town. There is not a fucking Sunglass Hut.
You did a loop-de-loop.
We did a loop-de-loop. We did a loop-de-lie. And then guess what happened? There's no goddamn sunglasses. None. There's no Sunglass Hut. There was not a fuck you.
Google got him. Google got him, folks. They got him. They got his ass.
Google's like, I even show. I go, pull over. Because I'm like, at this point, she's got to be pissed like you're an asshole.
He was like,
I'm like,
D's who? D's nuts.
Says
got him.
Says up till 8. And it's supposed to be right the fuck there. Do you see a goddamn Sunglass Hut? Me neither. Me neither.
Credit card swipe? Denied.
I had to go to the mall. And that was weird.
We talked about that earlier, and the Metro, or sorry, I always want to say Metro North Park. Oak Park Mall is not what it used to be. All these goddamn hoodlums. I'm just playing. It's not. It's all these fucking. It's not cool anymore.
It was a bunch
I used to love going
to
to the mall and going to the food court and getting shitty ass food there because, well, Amigos was there. The same pizza place has always been there. And getting Mrs. Fields cookies.
The cookies are the best part. Nay, cookies have a. So my biggest regret was not getting cookies. We didn't get cookies yesterday. My biggest regret was not getting a pretzel from Annie A's.
Oh, yeah, in the middle of the fucking store. Or in the middle of the fucking mall.
How I didn't get and you walk by and it smells amazing.
Did you go in Spencer's?
We didn't.
Okay.
I didn't even know if Spencer's still there.
Next time, yeah, it's down by FYE. I only go to FYE to find the goofy shit. Like, that's where they had the Bootios, the cereal, and all that kind of... Like, they have all the weird shit there.
All right.
I like going to FYE for that. Next time you go to the mall, go to Spencer's. You're going to walk in there, and you're going to feel like you're 16 again, and you're going to walk back to the adult toy area, and you're going you're going to start pointing and laughing at it, and you're going to look around, and you're going to go, I don't belong in here. Well, I mean, because Spencer, like, seriously, like, when we were growing up, we would go in Spencer's. They didn't have shit like that in there. It was a T-shirt and poster place. Yes,
yeah,
and like the random goofy bags or wallets or things like that.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden they started carrying like lingerie and like adult toys in there, and I'm like,
why is this here?
What are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, I know we're growing up.
Right?
I know we're growing up, but if I want to go see that type of shit, I'm gonna go to Priscilla's, which is now called Cirilla's.
Yeah.
Or midnight. What is that? Midnight.
Oh, I ain't seen no midnight nothing. I've seen Cirilla's.
Well, it's because you don't live in KCK. There's a place over by Jalisco's, off of State Avenue. That's the midnight Boutique or some shit like that. I don't know.
Ooh, I like
Johnny
this a
Dare.
lot.
Johnny Dare.
Midnight Boutique.
Yes, it's some shit like that. They're what the fuck? The Price is Right thing. That the adult toys Price is Right.
Yes.
That's who sponsors that segment for them, and they
Okay.
get all their shit from them. I want to say it's like the Midnight Boutique or some, I don't know, Midnight Adult Boutique or some shit like that. Which
You know what would be great? If Google would help us be able to look that up right now. Fuck you, Google.
You know what? Here, look, I'm gonna switch to that camera. Do you see this? This would be the normal camera.
Yeah, this would be showing
This would be
you all
the normal
good
where we
stuff
could
that
show
we're
you what the
talking
fuck it
about.
is. But here, look.
Instead-
look, watch this, guys. Watch. Watch. Wait for it.
I'm gonna
wait for it.
Wait for
Wait
it.
for it. Oh. What's that right there?
Nice.
It says no network. Credit card
They can't
swipe.
even see. It's not even showing up.
Exactly.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. That's what we got right now. We got nothing because Google is a bunch of no talent ass clowns. Thanks, Google. Thanks.
You get your shit together, motherfuckers.
Fucking fix it, goddammit. You know how hard it is to do a show when I don't have the internet? It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, we don't have the content that we normally would. By the way, I got a lot of sun today at the pool. I just noticed that. Like, my head is
you look a
fucking
little
fried.
red. Little red.
Except for my raccoon eyes from the white from having sunglasses on.
He's like, what is this? Well done. Well done. So.
At least my head's not white no more.
True.
I do need to cut my hair, though. It's a little long.
You need to get your little skull candy.
I got one. No, it's skull shavers.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, at least you have hair on your head. Not anywhere else.
I've got it on my ass, too, right in the crack.
You should go get that. You should go get that waxed one day.
I can't do it, man.
You should do it.
I'll do it for the show.
I'll pay for it.
Is it for the show?
I'll pay for it. Absolutely.
I mean, if it's for the show,
I'll pay for it.
that's all you gotta say. Is like it's for.
I'll
the
do my
show.
back. You do your butt crack.
All right.
Because I have a hairy back. You know that. That's
You
really
do have
bad.
a hairy back. I don't have a hairy back.
I know. That's what I'm
I
saying.
got a hairy ass crack. It is fucking hairy.
Will you get a Brazilian?
No.
Get your nuts waxed.
I will let them wax my asshole.
Everything but your nuts.
Before they do my nuts. I'm not doing it. I'm not like.
What about
no.
what about the tape?
We can fold that in. We can fold that in. Yeah, we can fold that in.
All right. That works.
Just
that
leave my
works.
balls
All right.
alone.
Leave my nuts alone,
Dude, they
folks.
don't. They want no part of it. I'm telling you right now, they want no part of this.
the grundle.
None. I will go.
His
I will
grundle.
It'll go like this. It'll be like. They will suck up inside of my body so quickly.
That'll be the "Where'd who go" moment from Top Gun.
And I'll be like, look.
One went that way and one went that way. I was like,
possible.
"Where'd who go?"
I'm like, they're gone.
They gone.
They gone.
I'm officially a girl, folks.
He didn't get him. He didn't get him.
They didn't drop. His balls didn't drop as a kid. It happens.
Now they're inside of me.
They're going in a glass jar with Gijo's
Now
toes.
they're ovaries. I put my ovaries in a glass jar.
Right next to Gijo's on the shelf. Gijo's toes and Mike's nards.
Gijo toes.
Mike's nards.
Blanco balls.
Blanco balls.
Ovaries.
Ovary. Oh, yeah,
I don't
sorry.
know how we're going to make that happen. We'll figure it out.
We'll get you some noodles, though.
Noodles.
The fake ones. And we'll make them brass, so you can be like, I got brass balls, bitch.
And they'll be like, no, you don't. I'm like, really? Watch this.
They'll be like, no. No. Yeah, this is when you go, listen. Ting, ting, ting. Like, those are brass balls, bitch.
And they'll be like, I'll be goddamned. I'll be goddamned.
I'll be a son of a bitch. Like, yep, it happens.
A bitch. Pork chops.
Damn, we're 48 minutes in, and we had a fucking cap limit of an hour and 15 minutes.
So good, make you want to slap your mama. Pork chops are chunky.
Pork chop sandwiches.
Get the fuck out of here!
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna kill this before I want some of that.
Oh, I know. I was leaving it for you. I'm not going to hose you. Nom, 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 nom. All right. Speaking of nom, 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 I'm going to go on my last rant of this show since we have scrapped the notes for this show.
Yeah, we don't need that shit.
So, I will first preface this as I am not a big Italian food person. You know this. Everybody knows this who knows me. So,
Oh, I'm all aware. When we were on the golf trip, I wanted to go to a nice little Italian restaurant.
why didn't you say that?
And
I would have
you-
went. You know.
And you
Wait,
guys
hold
were
up.
like, let's go to this shitty-ass Chinese buffet that's
Bitch,
fucking
speak up next time.
awful.
Speak up next
My
time.
God. They probably have rat on a stick. It'll be good. It was fucking terrible.
No.
It was terrible.
The rat on a stick was good because you ate more than I did.
I didn't eat any of it.
Why? Motherfucker, you missed out.
Because it was fucking disgusting.
No, it wasn't. The rat on the stick was delicious.
The crab rangoon was
Oh,
the spring rolls
speaking of Chinese food buffet, there is a new buffet, before we get into the other part, there is a new buffet out at the Legends called the Golden Apple Buffet. No, dude, it's legit. It's pretty good. The wife can vouch for this.
Apple bottom buffet.
Crabs with the fur.
Rat stick was looking at her. You're welcome.
Eat a dick, T-Pain. Get you some of that. Get you some of that, folks.
My God, that has gone off. So yeah, sorry. The new buffet, the new buffets
It's pretty
in
good.
the
Golden Apple Buffet. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it. The only thing that it has sushi and all that kind of shit. The only thing it doesn't have, like Joey Walk does, is crab legs, but that's okay. Joey Walk down that far is pretty good.
I don't eat crab legs at my Chinese buffet. I really don't.
That's okay. I mean, a lot of people don't. I didn't the last couple times the last time we went to Joy Walk. My wife ate like fucking 20 pounds of it, but
hey, as long as she didn't die,
she's good.
you'd be all right.
She's good.
Be all right. All right, so now let's get to the critical, because we can give real reviews on this show.
We do.
We will tell you what we think of things without holding back, clearly.
As some of you know, Avaludo's Italian Delight closed, I think it was back in like 2001 or 2021 or 2022.
Yeah, it was a couple years ago.
So it was
in Mission.
It was the other family that used to be a part of Italian Delight before they split off, when Italian Delight was at Indian Springs, and they had the one in Mission. So that closed. So the son of the owner of Avaludo's decided to open up another restaurant called Avaludo's Pizzeria and Ristorante. So I decided to go try it.
As you should have, because I went to Avaludo's Italian Delight in Mission, and
it wasn't terrible.
No, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. I thought
Yep.
the pizza was good. Everything on the menu was
to be
good.
To be clear, we both love Italian Delight, but there was subtle differences between the Italian Delight in KCK and the Italian Delight in Mission.
True.
They had their own thing that was separate. Their sauces were a little bit different. The seasoning was a little bit different. No big deal.
But I didn't hate either of them. I love them both.
No,
I love
absolutely.
them both. Like, they're both
Absolutely.
good food.
Yep.
They're both quality. I will go to either of them and not have any complaints at all.
But you knew if you were eating it one versus the other.
Yeah, I could tell the difference, but I liked them both.
This comparison has absolutely nothing to do with Avaludo's Italian Delight or the Italian Delight that we eat at now at
We'll just call it KCK Italian
Yep.
Delight.
Has nothing to do with that. But I went there, and I believe it was either their opening weekend, this was last week, or they may have been open for a few days or something like this.
They took over the spot that was the Bronx. Okay.
So
I
next
know exactly
to
where it's
Tipsy's
at.
off of Johnson Drive.
Yeah.
Metcalf and Johnson Drive in that little shopping
Right
center.
there, yeah.
Right there. So they took
Right by
over
the
for
old
where the
Subway.
Bronx is. Yes. Which, by the way, my wife had no idea that that Subway associates used to be called sandwich artists.
Oh. Sandwich artistes.
Artistes, and I had to inform her of that my brother is a sandwich artist.
Artiste.
Yes. So anyway, Avaludo's Pizzeria and Ristorante. I get there, the line is out the door.
That's a great sign.
It is a great
That's what I want to see when I go anywhere.
You would think.
Absolutely.
You would think. So I walk in there, or I wait in line for like 20 minutes. And when you walk in there, there are 3 like cooler cases that, like, there's one when you first walk in, and there's really nothing in it except for, like, down on the bottom, there's like a thing of prosciutto and like some other like meat things.
Okay.
So then next to that is like another glass case, and then next to that is the register, and then there's another glass case where like they kind of had their pizza but nothing else.
Okay.
So I get up to the line finally, and it was a slow process. And I get typically when some place opens up, they're going to be a little slow.
It takes time.
It does.
Yeah, I'm not going to ding them for
I
that.
get that.
That's
but
not...
like in these cases, there's absolutely nothing. Bare.
That's
like
kinda
nothing.
weird.
It is weird.
It's weird to have an empty case, guys. Not a good look.
If it would have been me, I would have made up some of our food, and I would have stuck it in the case.
Something. Or even just maybe a decoration. Like, you've got to do something so it's not empty.
Right.
You're like, we're not really putting food here, but give it a purpose.
Correct. So,
God damn.
I get up there, and there's a older lady running the register who wasn't friendly. And I know some of the people that work at other restaurants are not very friendly.
She's like, what the fuck do you
She was older. Well, I get up there and she's like, hey, hold on a minute. And like, this is me waiting in line for 20 minutes.
Okay.
And the reason why I went there also is because I was going next door to Tipsy's to buy all this shit because we needed drinks for the show. So I get up there and she's like, hang on a minute. I'm like, all right, cool. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. She disappears. I'm like, where the fuck did this lady go?
I guess it's free.
Well, no, there was nothing up there. So, like, well, I see her go over to the people that were in front of me because they're sitting there, and she brings the guy back over, and she rings him up for something that was like $7.71 because she forgot to put it on his order. So this is my first problem.
Okay.
This is my first problem with it because if I'm running the register and I'm running this restaurant and you fuck up and you don't charge somebody for something during their first time and they're already gone and they've got their drinks and they're sitting down.
Guess what? You're going to give it to them
That's
for
on
free.
You. Bingo.
Yeah, we're done.
Bingo,
that one's
bango.
on the house.
Wash it out.
We
be done
fucked
with
up.
it.
That's on us. Have a good day. Enjoy it. God
so then
damn,
I'm looking around.
Seriously.
And I'm pretty sure he's the owner. It's the son of whoever, used to run it. I don't know what his name is. It doesn't matter
Let's
what
not
his
throw
name
it out
is.
there. We don't know.
I don't know what his
We're not
name
gonna
is.
do it. It's not fine. It's fine.
He's the only one, and I noticed this when I was walking over, he's the only one actually making the food, like the pizza and the stromboli and the mozzarella, or, like that stuff. There's only one person making food.
Okay.
But that's why the cases are empty. Like, he opened the oven door down on the bottom, like I see it's like full of food, but nothing's coming out. Like nothing is coming out of there. Like, they're making other stuff as they go, like their meatballs and some other sandwiches. Like, yeah, it's just like shoving shit in, but nothing's coming out. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. And like, so after the guy gets done paying, he walks off. No big deal. I pay for my food. I ordered a slice of pepperoni pizza. I ordered a lasagna.
Okay.
And I ordered...
You're not a lasagna guy, though, are you?
I'm not.
Okay.
Not really. And I ordered a chocolate... No, it was just me. It was me by myself. The family was down at the lake.
He's giving it a try.
Yep, I was giving it a try. And I ordered a chocolate cannoli because appetizer pizza, meal lasagna, dessert. And they only have one size of drink there, which that kind of chaps my ass because the drink was like smaller than this.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I don't like that, especially me taking the food to go because I was like,
give me a big fucking
drink, I want to do a food review, and I almost recorded it for content purposes, but I didn't because I was in my car and I was like, I don't really have the things to set up here, like
that's fair.
Because I was in the wife's car because I had to change brakes on it, so I didn't have like my mount and all that kind of stuff in the truck. So it makes sense. So I'm waiting, and I think I waited like another 15 minutes to get my food because, because, we're waiting. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. So I get the food finally, and like, none of the people in there that were working had smiles on their face. Like, they weren't very friendly at all. Like, they were back there doing their job, and I'm not mad at them for that. It's a little busy. It's a little hectic.
They just open. They're getting their ass kicked. They're just trying to get food out.
Don't be rude, because like, I was like, they didn't have any plastic silverware out for to-go stuff. And I'm like, hey, can I get some silverware? And the guy acted like he was offended that I asked him for fucking silverware to go. Just put it in the bag. I got it to go for a reason. So
when I say to go, that's a good time to say, hey, would you like silverware? Because I get it. Some people are trying to be green or save on cost or whatever, and they don't put it in there unless you ask. But ask me first, bitch.
Right.
I'm saying to go.
So,
ask me.
I took pictures.
I didn't know we had visual aids.
This is why I didn't tell you about this.
Okay.
So here's the pizza that came out. Looks pretty standard. It's, in my opinion, a little bit of a small piece because these aren't oversized pepperonis, but usually when you get pepperonis, it's 3, 2, 1, and they don't touch.
It should really fill up that plate.
Absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
It's a New York style, I'll call it. It's a New York style pizza. So, that should be a big slice.
I know you can't really see it, and I'll zoom in a little bit on this because I took this with my phone. Most of the time when you get pizza, there's going to be like some sort of like flaky seasoning on the top, like something just to throw over the top. There's nothing.
A little oregano.
Something. There's nothing there.
That pepperoni was thrown on after the fact. It
Well,
was
that's
a cheese pizza that they just threw on pepperoni.
But that's typical. That's what most Italian pizza joints do typically when it comes to pepperoni, which I'm fine with. I don't have a problem with that. So I bite into that pizza and there's no flavor. The crust is amazing. Crust is really good.
Okay.
Take a few more bites. Cheese, no flavor. Sauce, no flavor. There's no oregano on top to give me just that little bit of pop. Little pop. Pepperoni, no flavor. I mean, it's typical light pepperoni flavor, but the crust was really good because it was fresh pizza. Because the guy didn't really have time to make pizzas and let it sit, which I'm okay with. But there's no other flavor to it. So it's just a bland-ass piece of pizza.
All right.
Crust is still good. So then I'm like, all right, I got about halfway through the pizza, and I was like, I'm going to go to the lasagna. Because this is what I kind of came here for. So I pull out the bread, and this is what I got for bread.
That ain't great.
So those pieces are smaller than the palm of my hand.
Yeah, those are really tiny pieces of bread.
Yep. No butter.
I was going to ask, did you at least get butter with it?
Nope, just the end of a loaf of bread.
I'll be honest with you, that is not looking good.
No, it was fucking terrible.
Not appealing to me at all.
I'm like, all right, well, that kind of sucks, but I'll still like sop up a little bit of sauce, or at least I thought I was going to.
You would think.
So this is the lasagna they gave me.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. God. Guys, you're going to flip shit when you see this. That's a fucking turd and a half. What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I don't know what this is. And I was like, I like lasagna, but I'm not like a huge lasagna person, but I like lasagna.
I love lasagna, and that looks like shit. That looks like shit warmed over.
So
that's awful.
Maybe my camera didn't exactly do it justice, but this yellow shit is supposed to be cheese, and this is the sauce around it.
And can you kind of, for the folks at home, I think I have an outline of where the pasta actually is.
So it's like right in here. I'm going to draw like a little line around it. It's a small piece because these containers were not big, and it had kind of tipped over in the thing, so it wasn't tall anymore.
It's a really tiny piece of lasagna, man.
So here comes the problem. The first problem. I start looking at the sauce. It looked like it was pulled fresh out of the can.
Or just straight tomatoes?
Straight tomatoes. Crushed tomatoes.
Okay.
Nothing blended.
Okay.
No seasoning.
It's called tomato
no seasoning
sauce,
whatsoever.
Bro, not just tomatoes.
And like you know, if you get a good sauce, you see flakes of things in it. You see black flakes in the pepper. You see green flakes from the oregano, from the parsley, the oregano, things like that.
All of that good stuff.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm like, I taste it, and I'm like, this literally tastes like tomato sauce that I put in chili. Like that. That's what it tasted like.
Good God.
So I'm like, all right, well, this sauce sucks.
Yeah, no
I'm just going to say that. So then I start cutting into the lasagna, and I can't get through it with my little plastic fork. I have to break out the knife.
Jesus.
So then I start. Well, it wasn't hard. It was thick. They're noodles.
Okay. I don't have a problem with a thick noodle per se.
But this lasagna was noodles. There wasn't very many layers of filling.
Cheese.
Oh, there was cheese in there. You know what they did put in there? A shit ton of ricotta cheese. That's it. It was a little bit of hamburger, little bit of sprinkled cheese. But there was like 5 layers of fucking noodles, and those noodles were like thick. They weren't like the normal thin layers of lasagna like you would want. They were thick. I was very disappointed because I can deal with thick noodles and a little bit of topping if your sauce is good.
Yeah, that's where the flavor's supposed to be.
When I say
fucking
that
gravy.
Gravy. When I say there was no flavor in the sauce, I am not fucking lying to you.
It's legit tomato.
I'm not.
It was just tomato.
I'm not a huge red sauce person. You know this. Part of the reason with my not really loving Italian food. That's just me. But I can appreciate a good sauce. This had no flavor.
That's the fucking star of the
no
show,
salt,
man. It's the soul of it.
No salt, no pepper, no oregano, no parsley, no nothing. And it wasn't even like, it wasn't even blended.
What is this shit?
Like, you know how you stick like an immersion blender in there and like blend up the sauce? Nothing. It literally tasted like it came straight out of the fucking can and warmed up. Do you know how much I ate of both of those?
I would imagine a couple of bites and you were done.
I picked the lasagna apart to get the cheese, the ricotta, and the beef. And I had almost 3/4 left of noodles, and that was it. And all the rest sauce. I was like, well, let's see what this bread tastes like. Their bread was pretty solid because it was like loaf bread. It was like a baguette bread.
I honestly bet it came from Roma. And
I'm sure that's where it came from.
Yeah,
I'm sure that, but
good.
This was like sandwich bread, not like the normal bread that you get that's like the loaves of bread. It was like
really?
It was like the long, thin, like a baguette. It was like baguette bread. That's why it was small at the end. Because it was sandwich bread. It wasn't like loaf bread. Yeah.
What are they?
Keep thinking about that.
What the fuck are they doing there?
I don't know. So I'm like, you know what? Cannoli's got to be where it's at.
I don't even want to fucking see.
No.
I'd be like, you know what?
Nope.
You guys can take this cannoli
No.
and shove it up your goddamn ass.
This was the best thing I had.
Leave the
Hands
gun.
down.
Take the cannoli. Leave the gun.
Exactly.
Take the cannolis.
This cannoli was legit.
Actually, it looks really.
The
fucking
cannoli
good,
was
actually.
legit. That's from
solid.
it rolling around in the
yeah, we're not.
It's
gonna,
not. I'm not going to critique the
order.
thing
We don't do that
because it had stuff on the top, which is right here, and like what got caught up on the side. But
yeah,
I will say this:
that's fine.
The cannoli shell was nice and thin
and crispy.
Okay. And when you bite into it, you didn't just get like a massive amount of shell, and the mascarpone or whatever they use in there mixed with a little bit of
I think
powdered sugar, money. Okay. So I will give them this. The stuff that I try, and their menu is very limited. They don't have Alfredo, and they don't have a whole lot of good sandwiches. They have some cold, but like their hot sandwiches, they didn't really have a whole lot. Now, I kind of attribute that to them being brand new, so I'm not mad at them for it.
Yeah, but you got overlap. Like there could be a chicken parm.
Well, there was a chicken parm sandwich and chicken parm dinner, but like the way I looked at it is I feel like the chicken parm might have been a chicken patty from Tyson's. I'm not saying it is because I didn't eat it, so I'm not going to say that's what it is, but with the other quality of food that I got,
fucking complaints.
I don't like it. I'm not a fan. Now, everybody talks about white people tacos, right?
This is fucking white people Italian food is what you just ate.
Karen put fucking raisins in the potatoes.
I get it. I think technically Italian people are white and it's fine, whatever. But still,
no, this
like
is
some bland ass,
non-seasoned
shitty fucking Italian food.
Exactly,
and sounds awful, dude. Absolutely fucking awful.
And I want you to go try it because
I'm gonna fucking rip it even harder than you did if it tastes like that.
But and maybe I caught it on a bad night. Maybe they were overworked and they didn't have a chance to do their sauce correctly.
Man, maybe.
I do want to go back because I do want to try something else of them to maybe give them, because their pizza crust was really fucking good. Their crust was good.
Yeah, but I'm not going just for a goddamn crust.
I know, me neither. I know.
It's an experience. I want everything. I want all of this to meld together and give me an experience.
And the other problem with their restaurant is it's small.
It is a small location.
Because the Bronx was always small.
It was a small spot.
They're not, they weren't set up to have a large amount of people come in there. And their customer service sucked. Now, granted, I will preface that with it was busy. It was a Saturday. It was 6 o'clock in the evening. So it may not have been necessarily their fault. But if you're going to have somebody run a register, one, to make them proficient. Two, make them smile, have a little bit of common courtesy. Because if the rest of your staff sucks at customer service, you got to have the front person be at least a little bit above. A little bit above.
That's the face-to-face.
Bingo.
But not a lot, because I'm that guy.
No. I don't want to talk to you.
Don't comment about what I got. I don't want to hear any of this shit. Just ring it up, be nice, and let me be on my goddamn way.
But I'm saying, you smile. Hey, have a good day. You know, it's the little things. I don't need you to kiss my ass the whole time.
Hey, hi.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Or
have a good day.
Or when you fuck up their order, you don't go get them. You go to the owner and you say, "Hey, I fucked this up. I need you guys to make this, and we're sending it out."
Pretty easy. It's not. Again, it's not rocket science.
No.
I feel like we overcomplicate many aspects of life.
Absolutely.
And this is not one where we really need to do that. We shouldn't. We shouldn't come anywhere close to that. Just give me some. Okay, and this is not directed toward them per se because you had one small experience.
Absolutely.
And we don't have a full picture. But I've been to several restaurants recently where we're using frozen products. Like you mentioned, the possible Tyson chicken patty, frozen French fries, frozen everything. Mm-hmm. Guys, if you own a restaurant, let me help you out, okay? It is cheaper to buy real food instead of buying a frozen 5-pound bag of fries. Get a 5-pound bag of potatoes. It'll be a fraction of the cost, and your fries are going to taste 1,000,000 times better.
Yep.
Just make your goddamn food from scratch. It's not that hard. Fuck.
I'll give you a prime example. And I know you haven't eaten there yet, and I don't really talk about them enough. But there's a place down in Argentine called Donnell's Kitchen, and it's actually ran by someone that we know.
I actually think I know who runs this one. Okay, go ahead.
Muriel Donnell.
Yeah, I was going to say.
We graduated high school with her.
Yeah, I know what this is.
And we know her brother. He graduated a year or two behind us. Donnell's Kitchen is one of the best places I've ever eaten in. I would love to take you and your wife down there.
Yeah, we need to check that out.
Because their food is money. It's
and they
well
make
priced.
Their fucking food, don't they?
And Muriel fucking puts her foot in it, bro.
God
that place is so fucking good. And they started out as a catering business, and they had a food truck. And the only reason I knew about it is they live across the street from one of my friends, or the dad who owned the food truck helped them get the business started and all that kind of stuff. You know, family stuff. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what this restaurant is. Had a food truck out at the fair. Tried their food there. Fucking money.
Okay.
They opened the restaurant right down the street from where you used to live at.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go,
yep.
man. I gotta go back home and try that. That is fantastic.
Bro, when you guys want to go down there, their shrimp and grits.
Oh
my God.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, their shrimp and grits is fucking so good.
I love
their catfish.
Shrimp and grits. Oh, dude.
Bro.
But they have a good tartar sauce because I can't eat catfish.
Bro, their tartar sauce is good. Their shrimp sauce, like their cocktail sauce, fucking good. Their ranch is cool. Obviously, you can eat ketchup with shit too, just because it is what it is. But
that's
like,
fine.
they have a full bar there. Alvarado loves going down there. Rick Alvarado fucking loves that joint. When you want to go down there,
good.
We'll go roam the old neighborhood.
Okay.
And we will go down because I don't care what fucking day it is. My wife loves their food. I love their food. We go there for lunch. We used to go to their lunch quite a bit. We just haven't had a chance to go in lately. But yeah.
Dude, that sounds delicious.
So, all right. We are 2.5 minutes away from our time limit that we set for this episode. And it's been a giant rant. But we're ending off on a great spot of go check out Donnell's Kitchen.
Please go check it out.
They are amazing. Like I said, we know the people that runs it. Muriel is awesome. Mm-hmm. She was always
she's good people.
Yeah, she's great people.
Yep.
The Donnells are good. Like I said, go check them out on Facebook. I would actually love to talk to her and the family someday.
Absolutely.
We can get them. Maybe we go shoot a show there.
We have to. Especially if the food is good. I'm gonna go try it. I got
their food's legit.
I got no doubt their food.
You have to tell me when you're ready to go down there because if you go without me, I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you on the next show that we do because I'm like, look, bitch, I told you about that place. You gotta fucking take me with me.
I told you can't
I
go
told you,
without me,
motherfucker, you can't go without me.
Son of a bitch.
You motherfucker. So yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad. Like we were very angry.
We railed.
We were very angry.
Well, we're ending on a good note because I love
shit.
good food, and I will tell you if your food is good or your food is bad. I will never not.
We ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
No, not at all.
If it sucks,
I'll tell you if your alcohol sucks. I'll tell you if your food's good or your food sucks.
Brutal honesty. That's what we do here, folks. Yep.
That's what happens. You're in a bar with fucking fat people who love to drink and love to eat.
Guess what? And when you're in that scenario, nobody gives a fuck about your feelings. It doesn't matter. It's going to be honest feedback, and that's what you get here.
Tell them right there.
Honest feedback. If your food sucks, we're going to fucking tell you. And
I'm going to tell you. I don't give a fuck.
So I will say this. We're going to probably wrap this one up here. Way to go. Donnell's Kitchen.
Donnell's Kitchen, baby.
And good show, man.
Good show.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Bye.